I'm Carter McNamara. I'm one of the people who has the privilege of working with you all to provide peer support circles and to support you while you're organizing and running your circle. One of the most important aspects of a peer support circle is the facilitator. And I want to add that many times there's a misconception that people have that they think if they get a few people together who have a common interest, then a support group will just naturally happen. And ironically, those groups have a wonderful first meeting, but then the attendance dramatically falls off. And the reason is because there isn't a clear structure. There aren't simple tools about how to get coached and coach others. And the role of the facilitator tends to not either be there or else it isn't well designed either. So this video aims to assure you that you can facilitate meetings, and in fact all of the group members can, and they can even share it with each other. There's some preparation for this video I encourage, and that's that even though it's a broad overview of the role of the peer support circle facilitator, it assumes that you have a basic understanding of what a circle is. And if not, then go to the website peersupportcircles.org and see the video, How a Peer Support Circle Works. That'll give you a quick impression and you'll know what we're talking about in this video. This video also assumes that you have members who have joined your circle. So let's look at what a facilitator in a circle does. There are 3 tasks, and you can share them among members. The first is to just contact each member before the first meeting, and we'll go into a little bit of detail about each of these 3 tasks. Second is to help orient members in the first meeting, and then third is to guide members through the meeting agenda. They're step-by-step tools, simple tools that have been used by thousands of people that you have available to you on the website and that we can help you with. The facilitator is responsible for the steps in those 3 tasks. The role of the facilitator is not responsible to solve each person's problems in a meeting, so don't worry about that. So the first task is to prepare each member before the first meeting, and that includes, for example, just a brief phone call, maybe 10 or 15 minutes, introduce yourself, mention who other members will be, review any selected virtual technology, ask member to email the others, maybe a half-page biography, but then just verify the time, date, the location of the first meeting. Again, there's step-by-step guidelines. You can go on the website and see the page called Preparing Members. It's in the tab called Resources. The second task is to orient members in the first meeting. And that first meeting includes introductions, a brief description of the circle meeting process, a brief demonstration of the process as well, and then schedule future circle meetings. You can share those tasks. And again, you have step-by-step guidelines, easy to use, used by many people over the years. Look at the tab called Resources and click on Training Members at the website. And then thirdly, you facilitate each circle meeting. And there's 3 parts to a circle meeting that you guide the members through. The first is the opening. You read values and ground rules and you hear a brief check-in from each member. And then the heart of the meeting is when each group member gets equal time to get help on something that he or she brought to the meeting. Largely, the facilitator's job is just to make sure everybody gets equal time. And then there's a closing, about 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes, where each member says whatever new learning and intended actions came from the meeting, and each evaluates the meeting. There's a tool called the Facilitator Talking Points that guides you through each part of a meeting and how to facilitate. There's also some support you can give between meetings, and that's to send a reminder to members about the time and the date. Optionally, you could share a useful tip about getting and sharing support, an interesting article about supporting others, maybe inspirational quotes. Remember, they're in a confidential relationship. It's not just meetings that they attend. They also, between meetings, could call each other. So a brief summary, you're responsible to guide the circle process, and the Facilitator Talking Points will help you do that step by step. Members can share the role, but there's plenty of help available. You can email us at support@peersupportcircles.org. There's a Facebook page too that's accessible from the website where there's other facilitators who start and run meetings. Another good source of help to you is the circle members themselves. You can do this. Thousands have, and there's plenty of support available to you. So thank you for listening, and we hope to work with you.